Hello, good morning, students. Today we are going to see the second poem in Unit 2, Once Upon a Time by Gabriel, Okara. Before heading into the poem, it is always advisable to know something about the poet. Gabriel Okara is no more a living author. He passed away in 2019 at the age of 97. So he was a poet, novelist, and his verse has been translated into several languages. And his poem, The Call of the River Nun, won the Best Award of Literature at the Nigerian Festival of Arts in 1953. And some of his poems were published in the influential periodical Black Orpheus, and by 1960 he established himself as an accomplished writer, and he was honored with Commonwealth Poetry Award. And Okara's typical poem transits from the everyday reality to moments of delight and moves back to the reality, making a complete circle. And Okara influences African thought, folklore, and imagery into both his verse and prose. His first novel, The Voice, is an outstanding linguistic experiment. His later works include a collection of poems, The Fisherman's Invocation, that was published in 1978, and two books for children, Little Snake and Little Frog, published in 1981, and an adventure to Juju Island, that was published in 1993. And now we are going to see his one of the poem, Once Upon a Time, which is prescribed to you in the 11th standard level. If you see in the picture, in the first page of your textbook, in page number 20, you can see some children are playing, raising their hands. And extremely on the left side, two adults are shaking hands. So these two pictures is closely associated with what we are going to discuss in the poem now. So before going line by line and read between the lines, it is better to read the poem, do the close reading of the poem. Let me read, and I expect you to follow me by having your textbook in hand. Once upon a time, son, they used to laugh with their hearts and laugh with their eyes, but now they only laugh with their teeth, while their eyes block cold eyes search behind my shadow. There was a time, indeed, they used to shake hands with their hearts, but that's gone, son. Now they shake hands without hearts, while their left hands search my empty packets. Feel at home, come again, they say, and when I come again and feel at home once, twice, there will be no thrice. For them I find doors shut on me. So I have learned many things, son. I have learned to wear many faces like dresses: home face, office face, street face, host face, cocktail face, with all their conforming smiles like a fixed portrait smile. And I have learned too to laugh with only my teeth and shake hands without my heart. I have also learned to say goodbye when I mean good riddance, to say glad to meet you without being glad, and to say it's been nice talking to you after being bored. But believe me, son, I want to be what I used to be. When I was like you, I want to unlearn all these muting things. Most of all, I want to relearn how to laugh, for my laugh in the mirror shows only my teeth like a snake's bare fangs. So show me, son, how to laugh. Show me how I used to laugh and smile once upon a time when I was like you. So with this, this beautiful poem ends. So let's go back to the first line and see what he says. Once upon a time, son, they used to laugh with their hearts and laugh with their eyes, but now they only laugh with their teeth, while their eyes block cold eyes search behind my shadows. So he's just trying to compare his adulthood, okay, with the childhood, and how the people actually behaving and what kind of attitude people are having in these days. That is what he's trying to convey in the form of a poem. Now the father of the author, the poet, actually speaks to his son in a candid manner, and he says, and he tells him that once upon there was a time when he used to laugh with their hearts. So there was a time when people used to laugh with their heart, okay, and they used to laugh with their heart, and with their eyes, people used to look at each other, okay, with the true love and affection. But now only laugh with the teeth. So laughing with the teeth denotes a kind of fake laugh. It's a kind of fake laugh, which their eyes block cold eyes, search behind my shadows. Now, if someone is laughing, smiling at you, if someone is trying to shake hand with you, which means he's expecting something in return from you. So only with the expectation, people today are marching ahead to have a kind of relationship with others. So the entire relationship of today's world is completely materialistic. The second stanza, there was a time indeed they used to shake hands with their hearts, but that's gone, son. Now they shake hands without hearts, while their left hands scratch my empty pockets. So here it is a very clear indication that there was a time when people used to shake hands with hearts, which means that shaking of hands was actually genuine. But today's shaking of hand is completely fake, and with some sort of expectations from the other side. So when in today's world, people are shaking hand with others. On the other side, with the other hand, they are checking the packet. It literally what it means, they are expecting something, okay, in some sort of form. If someone wants to have something from others, deliberately they go and shake hands with them. They try to keep up a kind of relationship with them. All right. So this relationship will continue till the work actually gets over. The moment the work gets over, that relationship also automatically comes to an end. All right. So then what he says, feel at home. Come again, they say, and when I come again and feel at home once, twice, there will be no thrice, for then I find doors shut on me. So in today's world, people are inviting the others, okay, welcoming the others, and they simply say, for the sake of words, just you are always welcome, you are always welcome. If someone is taking their words seriously and visiting their house, once they are accepting him with a with a fake smile and the fake, handshakes, second time also half-heartedly they actually welcome that person. But the third time, if the person actually takes the word seriously and visits their home again, what happens? In reality, they are not ready to welcome him again. For the third time, they shut the door on the face of the person, which means they are not ready to welcome that person. They are not ready to accept that person to have an access into the house. Okay, so there is a proverb. If someone is, if a person is going as a guest, on the first day he's a guest, on the second day he's actually an animal, and third day, he's a man, and the third day he's an animal, and the fourth day he becomes a devil. So it is better to keep up the good relationship and have to safeguard their respect, okay, instead of staying for a long time, just because you are invited. All right. So once, twice, there will be no thrice, and for then I find doors shut on me. And after that, so I have learned many things, and I have learned to wear many faces like dresses. Home face, office face, street face, host face, cocktail face, with all their confronting smiles like a fixed portrait smile. Now, even the author, okay, the father here, the father of the author or the poet, whatever you say, he learns how to behave in the society, and he keeps on changing his face, okay, based on the requirement, depends on the places actually. When he stays home, he keeps one face. When he goes to office, he changes his face. He changes the mask of, he puts the different mask on the face, which means he keeps on changing himself like a chameleon. Okay, and depends upon the places, he actually changes his attitude, and he learned a trick of trade to how to survive in the society with all the fake smile and the fake handshakes. And then, um, and I have learned too to laugh with only my teeth and shake hands without my heart. And the father says that he learned how to smile, how to smile, how to laugh with only teeth. Speaking with the teeth, as I told you already, it is actually a kind of fake laugh, okay, that comes with some sort of expectations. And then he also learned how to shake hands without heart, which means unintentionally, without any interest, okay, without wish, people are shaking hands just because they have a kind of fake attitude. Okay, that fake attitude they have to fulfill their requirement, or to survive in the society. All right. And when I have also learned to say goodbye, when I mean good riddance, to say glad to meet you without being glad, and to say it's been nice talking to you after being bored. People simply, articulate the word. People simply say that, nice talking to you or glad to meet you. In reality, they may be, they are not happy actually. They may not be happy, but for the sake of words, they say that glad to meet you. Just like that, again they say, it's been nice talking to you. It doesn't mean that it is very nice moment they had together while speaking each other. The meaning of this sentence is, it's been nice talking to you after being bored. Though the person actually got bored, but for the namesake, just to win the heart of the person standing, next to that person, he says, it's been nice talking to you. Maybe not interested to talk to him, or not interested to spend time with that person, but with his fake attitude, he speaks this kind of words. All right. But believe me, son, I want to be what I used to be when I was like you. Now he comes to the point, and the father says that he just want to become like how he was during his childhood, and he wants his son, that is the poet, to teach him that how to go back to his childhood and live happily when he was a child, like how he was in childhood. So I want to be what I used to be when I was like you. I want to unlearn all these muting things. Most of all, I want to relearn how to laugh, for my laugh in the mirror shows only my teeth like a snake's bare fangs. He just want to give up. Okay, he just want to. The father just want to give up all this fake laugh, fake smile, and fake shaking of, shaking of hands. Okay. So he just want to give up all this negative attitude and relearn. He want to learn the attitude which actually suits their childhood, so he can enjoy the same kind of things he had during his childhood. So he's actually asking his son to teach him to how to become a child again. All right. So it is very natural that sometimes when we see the children playing in a garden, or simply playing, we may go back to our childhood, and we may even wish to. It is impossible actually, but we try to think in that way. When we become like him, when we go back to the past, then we can definitely enjoy the childhood like this. So it is a very common thing. It is a very common thing, because when a person becomes adult, a lot of responsibilities comes on head, and after that, probably he cannot enjoy the life of freedom. Normally, children actually enjoys. Okay, during the childhood, child actually wake up, they take food, and they go to school, or they go to playground and play, and then they come back to sleep again. So they don't have any kind of responsibilities on their head. So naturally what happens, they enjoy their life like anything. So it is a kind of an aspiration of a father here to go back to the childhood and enjoy that life again. All right. At the same time, he's ready to give up that negative attitude which he learned over the period of time, that is fake laugh, fake smile, and fake words which he actually speaks to the other person. But believe me, son, I want to, what I used to be, what I was like you, I want to unreel all these muting things. Most of all, I want to relearn how to laugh, for my laugh in the mirror shows only my teeth like a snake's bare fangs. So show me, son, how to laugh, show me how I used to laugh and smile once upon a time when I was like you. So in the last 4 lines, you can see the conclusion. It is a very clear information the poet actually depicted in the form of a poem, that what actually the father of the author, the poet, wants. He wants to become a child again and enjoy the childhood. All right. So show me, son, which means just tell me, son, how to laugh. Show me how I used to laugh and smile. You just tell me how to laugh and how to laugh like how I used to be. Okay? And once upon a time when I was like you. So he says very clearly that he wants to become a child again, to enjoy the childhood, like his son. So with this lines, this beautiful poem comes to an end, and you have some important words in the glossary. Laugh with teeth, eyes block cold eyes, search behind my shadow, while their left hand search my empty pockets, cocktail face, confronting smile like a fixed portrait smile, good riddance, fangs. Let's have a look here. Laugh with their teeth, to fake a laugh without associated emotions. Eyes block cold eyes, eye lacking a feeling of warmth or enduring expression. Search behind my shadow. People are hypocritical and they don't mean they say, while what they have there in their mind, it actually doesn't reflect in their words. It is quite opposite. This is what we call hypocrisy. All right. So while their left hand search my empty pockets, evaluating the narrator's worth and power, or calculating how he could be exploited. And cocktail face showing mixed emotion. See, just I'm going back to the point. While the left hand search my empty pockets, people behave in a different manner. If they meet a poor person, their way of conversation, their way of approach is different from the way they speak with a rich person or a mediocre type of person. So person to person and place to place, their way of approach and their way of conversation changes, their attitude changes, and this is actually fake according to the poet. Okay, according to the father, particularly when we see the poem here. Cocktail face means face showing mixed emotion. Sometimes here the father behaves, in a cocktail manner. Cocktail means it's a mixed behavior. All right. When a person actually speaks to the neighbor, he speaks in a different way. The same person goes to the office, he speaks in a different way. When he speaks to the family members, he speaks in a different way. When he speaks with the friends as a host, then he speaks in a different way. So, place to place, he keeps on changing his face with a different mask, and by that way, he actually adjusts himself. He makes himself compatible, very adjustable to suit in the society, or to be in a society in a very convenient way. Okay, conforming smiles like a fixed portrait smile, wearing a standard deceitful artificial smile on all occasions. Deceitful means fake. Okay, deceiving, it's a fake. With a fake smile, he is deceiving the entire people in the society. And good riddance. Riddance means what? Expression of relief at being free of an unwanted person. So, with a fake smile, with a fake handshake, he's expressing his, negative kind of thought with that person, though he's not willing to continue with that person. At the end of the conversation, he said, "Nice to meet you," or, "Nice to meet you, nice talking to you," this kind of sentences. And fangs. Fangs means teeth of a venomous snake used to inject poison. When the person actually smiles with a fake smile, his teeth gets exposed, and the poet actually compares the teeth of the fake smile with the venomous teeth of a snake, with the venomous teeth of a snake. So with this actually, I'm just concluding this beautiful poem, and I suggest you to write a paragraph for this poem along with 1 marks question and ERC. That will fetch you 3 marks in the examination in a beautiful handwriting. This you have to write in your class note, and for the assignment I will pose a question after it. Okay? Thank you. Thanks a lot.